It's all you, MP.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Magic have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Grizzlies? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Cade Cunningham, so Rainman out there, and it's Jackson Davis in at the power forward. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Duran out there with Jackson. You look at the Magic. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant against Cunningham. Right side Bane. Morant against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Bane for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Cunningham against Morant. Here's Rainman. Fades. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
They did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Morant kicks to Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Rainman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Cunningham against Morant. It's hauled in by the Magic. We're excited about the win on Thursday.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
There's Morant after the Magic pick up 2. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Tatum against Morant. Here's Rainman, and it's Orlando with another.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Look at Rainman, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Ja Morant.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes it to Durant. Jackson down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
Here's Tatum. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's the teardrop. And Morant finishes inside.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Cunningham against Morant. Pass to Durant. Taken away. Here's Rainman. On up the court. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Durant slams it in.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. There's the pick. Inside, Jackson Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And Lively pulls it down.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Bain. Still without a basket.
Stepping in, Bain is automatic from that area.
To the inside. Tatum passes to Lively. A step-back shot here. Again, the Magic score.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now the pass to Durant. Right side, Jackson passes it to Durant. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Outside, Bain. Beyond the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant finds Bain. Down low. Here's Duran. And good that time. Duran's got his second basket of the night.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Here's Rainman. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Jackson. Duran the pass to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Rainman with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Morant against Cunningham. Morant scanning the floor. To the middle. Jackson kicks to Bain. From 12 feet out. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Morant against Cunningham. Now, here's Duran. He's guarded closely. Takes the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Magic leading by 13. Rainman passes to Cunningham. Here's Rainman, guarded by Simmons. Trent with the wide open look. Good on the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Simmons dishes to Jackson. Rebound by the Magic. Inside. Here's Cunningham, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
Floats it up for Wiggins. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. This one for 3. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Here's Rainman, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
To stop the run, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Here's Rainman, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Feeds to Simmons. Dishes it to Wiggins. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. The pass to Duran. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Rainman. Outside, Russell launches a 3, sinks the 3-pointer.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Magic delivering the blowout. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson, D'Angelo Russell out there with Rainman. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He finished with 49 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's a good screen. Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 6.
The tougher the shot is for Ja, the more focus he gets.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Simmons. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Tries again, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Rainman, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Morant. The kick out to Brown. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Memphis making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Burton, the pass to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Kicks it to Russell. Here's Rainman. Lewis covering. Rainman, again, the Magic score.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Lewis on the wing. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Burton. It's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Trent gets the bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Lewis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 30 points for Rainman.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
To the inside.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Rainman. He has 30. Fades and shoots. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Trent against Simmons. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Tatum looking around. Cunningham left side. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Morant passes to Bain. Pass to Atkins. Bain drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
The range on Desmond Bain's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Bain. Here's Rainman, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Bain passes to Morant. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Tatum.
Wow, that's a crisp pass by Cunningham. He has a good sense for finding those openings.
On the wing, Bain. Atkins passes to Morant. Cuts off the pass. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Cunningham. Morant with some nice D.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Jackson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Rainman. He's got 34. McDaniels. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Bain. And he drops that one in. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Rainman, guarded by Bain. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Duren, he's checked in for Memphis. Simmons comes in for Morant. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Orlando. Simmons passes to Duren. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Tries the spin move. Bain kicks to Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Outside, Russell. Here's Rainman, guarded by Bain. In the corner, Tatum with it. Fires from the wing. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Simmons against Russell. To the inside. And there's Bain. That's good on the assist from Simmons. And it's 8 points for Desmond Bain. Here's Rainman. 37 points for him. He dishes it to Tatum. Here's Rainman, guarded by Bain. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Bane. Rainman with the bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Duran, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bane looking around, and again it's Memphis with a three.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Tries it from 19. Count the basket. Rainman's got 41.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence on the rim.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They have all the momentum right now, with the lead in the series and the lead in this game here at the half.
Playing like a runaway truck like the Diesel. They got all the momentum.
A team on a mission right now. Starting to see that finish line, and it's only making them hungrier.
The finals march is on. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Duran. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Rainman. Morant against Cunningham. And it's Orlando with another.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Cunningham's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Passes it to Morant. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. A 3-ball. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He lobs it up.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. From about 19 feet. Second chance effort. Duran. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
The line for Memphis. Duren.
He doesn't get the second one.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Cunningham kicks to Tatum. Passes to Rainman. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
The Grizzlies shooting about 42% so far. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Can they get it? Good on the jump shot. Morant's got 8 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Lively. Duren pulls it in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Hands it from downtown.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first 2 points.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor. Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Rainman passes to Cunningham. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That one goes. Count it.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bane. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Jackson. Throws it up high, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the middle. Now, here's Bane. Guarded closer. Nice D from the Rainman. Outside Tatum. Magic moving the ball around. And they're pushing it up. Buries the jumper to finish the break. 10 points for him.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Rainman, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Morant. Almost, but it rolls out. Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Pass to Duren. Outside, Bane. No good on the 3. And so here's Orlando. Rainman passes to Cunningham. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Duren. The dish now to Morant. Puts it up from 17, and he connects with the jumper.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Cunningham outside. And the pass to Rainman. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Rainman. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
During the pass to Morant. Over Cunningham. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Rainman. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And here's Morant. He's got 12. And a wide open look for Payne. A three-pointer off the mark.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Morant outside. Out to the wing. Shoots. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Pass to Rainman. Going inside. Stolen away. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Launches the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Duran. He's got 8, 5 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. From deep, Jackson misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Over to the wing. Here's Duran. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And he can't get the first one. And Orlando making a change here. No luck that time either. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Trent. Here's Rainman. The kick out to Cunningham. From past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
So accurate from downtown. Easy to understand why Trent Jr. is a volume 3-point shooter.
Who is outside? To halt the run, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you.
it up here. On the court for Orlando, they've got Rainman. He's out there with Russell. Mitchell Robinson out there with Gary Trent. And it's Marshall in at the four-man position. He was all alone on that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And another miss by Memphis.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pass to Morant. The jump hook, that one wide left. Here's Orlando now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From 15 feet away, Robinson pulls it in. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Takes a step back. Here's Rainman. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Bain drives in. Morant against Russell. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Out to Russell. Here's Rainman, guarded by Morant. Robinson a screen on Morant. Rainman passes to Robinson. Trent outside. Over Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bain. Here's Morant. Jackson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Daniels, he's checked in for Trent. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. They set the pick. Right side, Russell. And there's the pass to Rainman. Goes up on the high post. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Morant against Russell. Passes to Duran. Pass to Bain. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray.
Well beyond the arc, but Desmond Bain doesn't care.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Bain. Oh, Russell in position. That one doesn't drop. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. Here he goes. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Orlando making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Here's Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Rainman with the bucket. Rainman's got 10 points in the quarter.
love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
John Morant, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rainman.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Pass to Duran on the wing. Bain lays it up off the glass.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
Here are the Magic now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The feed to Robinson. Here's Rainman. Back to Robinson. Out to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Magic. For 3, Gibson. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And they've done it. The Orlando Magic have won the NBA championship.
Thank you all for coming out and showing your
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
Let's take you to the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver doing the honors.
Go. He did it, bro. There's no question. There's no question now.
7. That's 7. Come on.
That's 7.
Let's go! Lord. Yes, sir.
Yes. The champ is here, people.
Thank you, MP. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
So, 7 championships, one more than Michael Jordan, the man many would consider the greatest basketball player of all time. What does that mean to you?
Man, that's a good question. This is something me and my dad, talked about since I was a little kid. And as I've said before, you already know, 7 has always been the goal. And now that I'm actually here, man, it's hard to believe. All right, who's next? Lisa, what you got?
So, am I hearing you right that you are saying you are the greatest of all time?
Listen, I know everybody's gonna have a different opinion on that, and everybody has a different definition of what great means to them. But as far as I'm concerned, yes, ma'am, I am the greatest to ever do it.
Señor, gracias. ¿Qué les dices a los que dicen que no eres el mejor de todo el tiempo?
Gracias, appreciate you.
What do you say to those who say you're not the greatest of all time?
That doesn't bother me. I'm not one to check socials and all that, and I get why someone would say it's MJ or LeBron or someone on that level. But I know deep down that I've got the most talent, the best work ethic, and the best competitive spirit of anyone to ever play this game. And listen, those guys would probably say the same thing about themselves if you asked them. It's that kind of confidence is what it takes to be an all-time great, and that's what I am. I am an all-time great.
Let me be clear, my boy is the GOAT. That's greatest of all time.
Yes, sir. Gary, what you got?
This is actually for Prince. So, MP's got 7 championships. How many more do you think he can get?
How many more does he want?
Not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11.
Listen.
Going.
We're going to talk about it tonight, and we'll let y'all know next time. All right, appreciate y'all.
No se puede
Good night.
decir. Por favor, una pregunta más. ¿Y sí?